Hello, assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the breakfast show with me, Anoushey. We're here on City FM 89. Wednesday morning, how are my children doing? What is going on? I am all over the place, you guys. There's so much travel that's happening in my life at this moment in time, for which I'm eternally grateful. Because, there's one thing I asked from God, that I just want to see as much of the world as I can see. But there's more travel happening across Pakistan this week. But I'm equally excited because Pakistan or not, exploring new places, checking them out. It's all always so much fun. So that's the plan for today. It is Wednesday morning, so we're going to try and get a little wacky on the side. What is keeping your wacky side alive, if there is anything at all? If you're not feeling wacky, if you're just feeling exhausted, mentally tired, there are some signs, okay? If you are mentally exhausted, look out for them. If you're feeling unmotivated, if you had trouble sleeping last night or for the last couple of months, if you're getting irritated very easily, snapping at people around you, these are all indications that something or the other may be amiss, right? So yeah, don't lose your patience and just be kind to yourself and move in the right direction. We're going to begin the show with a couple of tracks before I'm back. Stay tuned and I'll see you guys on air right after. All right, you guys, this is the breakfast show with me and Anoushey. We are here live on City FM 89. Sometimes we take in a lot of stress. One of the reasons we get stress is because we basically have poor sleep habits. If we don't get enough time to indulge in our hobbies and our passions, that's also bad. Too much social media can be excessively harmful. Reasons for stress is also bad management of time. There are people who just can't get things done on time. And I keep wondering as to how they manage, because not being able to be good with your time is kind of crazy. Please, we have to kind of be respectful of other people's time, how we utilize them, if we give them a commitment, how we manage our time. Otherwise, it will cause us a lot of unnecessary stress in the longer run. Some additions that may make you feel good, even though they're a little extra. Nobody needs anything in life, but a little kick sometimes makes you feel good, right? I was reading about this. And there's some low-cost ways to feel a little extra if that's what you're looking for. A well-organized, stylish bookshelf showcasing your favorite books. That is cool, really. Or maybe a nice bathroom setup with candles, face masks, a nice place to shower. These are low-cost ways, but you feel good in the longer run if you have a nice bathroom to spend your time in, right? And dress up in your best clothes, even if it's an ordinary day. Wear something nice, smell good, get a blow dry and go out, even if it's grocery shopping. Feel attractive, feel good about yourself. It's okay sometimes to feel a little extra. There are more ways to feel extra. I'm going to be sharing that with you in just a little bit. Talking about the little things in life that make life worthy, even if they don't cost a lot of money. How about buying a nice decoration piece for your house or your room? It's always nice. Looks really good. Part of you. Putting together a cozy corner with plush pillows, a throw, a cactus on the side table. And create an inspirational quote wall, or like your next travel board, like a mood board, travel, destination, manifest it. Just low-cost activities which can turn out to be a lot of fun. Almost like hobbies, but they're kind of inspiring, they're fun, you get to do something out of the box. I would most certainly highly recommend it. In this world that gets monotonous so easily, there's certain things to keep our sanity going. This most certainly would be one of them. Wednesday morning, hope you guys are being grateful. Literally, some small things that I'm generally grateful for. Nature around me, a warm bed. So grateful. A loving family, you guys. Not everybody has these luxuries, a healthy body, plenty of food around you, a roof over your head, friends around you, kindness of strangers, a job. These are blessings we end up taking for granted, not realizing that इनमें से कोई एक चीज नहीं होगी ना, life will go all up and down, So understand that we're going to hold on to the things that matter, but also realize their importance, the little things. And of course, a lot of us don't have such a good setting in terms of family and friends. But you can also be the first in your family to leave some toxic patterns. And we feel like हमारे खानदान में तो ऐसे ही होता है, हम कहीं नहीं जा सकते, या लड़कियां नहीं पढ़ सकती, या काम नहीं कर सकते, या इसी उम्र में शादी हो जाती है, या इसी बरादरी में शादी होती है. These are things that, we've been told over the years. But you can be literally the first person to break the pattern in your family. And you may be a little badnaam for it, but you'll realize that you'll pave the way for so many generations coming up. Make it easy for them. Truly, something to think about. Guys, you can be the first in your family to leave toxic relationships. You can be the first in your family to live life on your own terms, or set healthy boundaries, or go to therapy. You can be the first person in your family who's like, yeah, I maybe need to see a therapist, right? Understand what toxic relationships are, how parents can sometimes be bullies, not knowingly, but at least being aware. Those things can be a game changer, because aane wali jo aapki nasl hogi na, they'll thank you for this. Yep, 100%. Just develop a bit of a strong mindset. Be patient. Practice patience. And remind yourself that some things take time and it will all be worth the wait. And it generally just works out in that direction. You've got to be proactive though. Do what needs to be done. Even if the situation seems daunting, you'll get past it. Stick to it. Keep going at it. And you'll realize, yep, I'm in the position where I feel like I can handle this. Because you will. And the himmat and all of these things just come. They come when you need it most. Reading Tuesday with Maury, you guys. It is such a beautiful book. And Mitch Albom, I'd never really gotten the opportunity to read this earlier, but it is so sweet. It just talks about emotional maturity. And the author's ability to put himself in somebody else's shoes, that's amazing. And to really feel what it is to feel when you have limited time on this earth and you're trying to do the best you can in terms of making the most of this world. You become aware of a lot of other things around you, and you realize your own pursuits for money, fame, all of that becomes really very, very trivial, right? And how Maury and Mitch have this great relationship. They're there for each other and generally love each other, care for each other, and focusing on the importance of having good relationships no matter what. Such a beautiful book, guys. Highly recommend it if you haven't read it. It's called Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. Are we lacking discipline early in the morning? Well, if we are, don't fret. There are some ways that you and I can be a little more disciplined in our lives. No screens before bed. Get to bed on the same time to sleep every night and get at least 6 to 8 hours in. And practice gratitude daily. Do your hardest task first thing in the morning. You will not regret it. And waking up at a set time every day. They say a few of these habits can be absolute game changers. I most certainly believe it. Of course, when you are on your way to work, I always keep reminding you 10-15-20 minute पहले उठ जाएं कि भागना दौड़ना ना पड़े, speed करने की ज़रूरत ना हो. Seatbelts should be on, should be enjoying the drive, right? So that can really make a difference. We love rushing. And I don't even know if we love it, but we end up rushing. Something we don't need. That's the last stress we need, to be running late first thing in the morning. So make these small changes. and work your way into becoming a more disciplined individual. Read a quote somewhere which I'm going to read out to you guys. It was amazing. The millionaire once said that people don't put in 3 years into their own business to make something of themselves, but somehow work for another person for 40 years. And it just hit home. And I was like, we tend to complain a lot. But what do we really do to make our finances, our career bigger, better? Yeah. Grow. Keep a growth mindset. Protect your vibe. Avoid gossip and drama. Let go of things you can't control. अपनी vibe को protect करना, अपने vision को protect करना और अपने nerves को protect करना is your right. And I've seen people do that. A lot of people on the top say it's pretty lonely, but maybe they've gotten there because they've been a bit of a lone wolf. They've focused on their issues, their problems, their careers, and they've gotten there. Maybe they weren't so much worried about what anybody else was doing, what anybody else was making, where somebody else was living. It was about how they were going to get better with their standards. And I think that has kind of really, really hit the nail on the head. And as we're growing older, I think the definition of wealth is possibly changing as well, which is an absolutely amazing thing, as it should. I mean, for me, wealth definitely means living life on my own terms. This is what it means to me. I want to be able to live life on my own terms, pick up projects I want to pick up, and can say no to work I don't want to do. That's freedom. When you have more time to do the things that you want to do with your life, right? Well, that means wealth to me. More flexibility and more travel means wealth to me. More experiences, freedom to pursue my passions, and spending time with my loved ones. These are luxuries to me, truly. And it's not impossible to get to. Because जब हवस खत्म हो जाती है ना, then you make time for these things. So I can only speak from experience and tell you guys what I know. And this is what I know that has worked well. So give it a shot. Maybe you won't regret it too. Make it a day about improving yourself, or maybe this Wednesday to next Wednesday, make it a whole week about improving yourself. Read a book. Trust me, it's like having the best advice from mentors. And it's been like that throughout history. Books can be your best friends. Listen to some cool podcasts, guys. We need to fill in the gaps in our life with educational audio as well. Sign up for a course. A quality course may bring all the information together and save you time. You learn many, many tips from experienced professionals. And take a break once every now and again and revisit the hobbies you enjoy but now don't have time to do. I love going back to my Lego and to my puzzles. It's always such a pleasure. And that's when I realized I really miss this in my life and I need to keep up with it. So, yep. So many little pieces of advice early Wednesday morning. I hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Enjoy the weather. There are also some TED Talks that are highly recommended for you to stay motivated. And a few of them I made a list of. There's one called Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator. It's by Tim Urban and it's just 15 minutes. But apparently it's really very, very good. So look into it. Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator. Then there is one by Amy Cuddy, a TED Talk. AMYCUDDY, Cuddy. Your body language may shape who you are is the TED Talk. How to Speak So That People Want to Listen is one by Julian Treasure. 10 minutes only, but a great TED Talk. And then The Puzzle of Motivation by Dan Pink. I've just made a bit of a list, so I'm just sharing that list with you guys. And 10 Ways to Have a Better Conversation by Celeste Headley. And these are just 10, 12, 15, 20 minutes long themselves. But something that can add value to your life today. Just takes 10, 15, 20 minutes. You never know what you may pick up. Ye zarur kahungi that don't overdose yourself with information. Only listen to as much as you need to. Know when to stop and know when what is enough. Good luck! It is the 28th of August. You are tuned in to The Breakfast Show with me, Anoushey, right here on City FM 89. It is Shania Twain's birthday today. She was born on this day in 1965. She's a Canadian singer and musician. And she's got a real fun mix of country melodies and pop vocals. And she's become one of the most popular crossover artists between the United States and Canada of the mid 1990s. She's super cool. She still performs, but I remember so many of her music videos. Good looking and really just overall a good performer. It is also Jack Black's birthday today. Born today in Santa Monica in 1969. Jack Black is a cool American actor and a musician, and he's known for his many film roles. Love his sense of humor, and he's pretty good. I like all the stuff that he's done and keeps us entertained ever so often. Happy birthday to you if you're celebrating, and if you're not, no problem. Let's just be happy for those who are celebrating. In some really interesting and yet bizarre news, TikTok is blamed for Iceland's cucumber shortage. Now, basically, Icelandic supermarkets have been left in a pickle after a viral TikTok trend. There's TikTok and Logan Moffitt. He's dubbed as the cucumber guy, and he has been sharing novel recipes using the vegetable to his 5.5 million followers since July. Now, farmers in the country have been unable to keep up with the spiraling demand as the trend has gripped Iceland, guys. And despite the influencer's popularity, an Icelandic supermarket chain has said that it is common to experience shortages at this time of the year, but also because this TikToker has just kind of gone viral and people are buying cucumbers left, right, and center. The world is a weird place and it keeps on getting weirder. And we're here to bring you all this strange news on a wacky Wednesday. Sits and fits right in. We've come to the end of yet another show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I absolutely appreciate it. Just watching this amazing footage, aerial footage, which has shown red hot lava spewing into the air in the region of Reykjanes in Iceland. And it is the 6th time since December that a volcano has erupted in the area of Iceland. So yeah, it's amazing footage. A live volcano which erupted recently. All there, you guys. Mad stuff. The world is a lovely place. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leaving you with a promise that we will be back on it. We will be back on it tomorrow with yet another show only for you guys. Enjoy the music. Stay tuned to City FM 89.